move for the San Francisco Giants, and they get Kris Bryant in a deal for Alexander Carinado and Caleb Killian. So Bryant, obviously, he was a prime target and a prime name that kept coming up over the last few weeks for a guy who's definitely going to get traded. And it finally came to fruition here, but the rumors had him maybe going to the Rays, maybe the Mets, maybe the Braves, but right here he goes to the San Francisco Giants. And Bryant, it's been a good season for him. And now he leaves Chicago after they traded their whole team in a fire sale, so the Cubs went full rebuild mode. And Bryant, a free agent after the season. We'll see if he'll only be a 2-month rental or if he'll stay in the Bay Area this offseason. But it's a great move, in my opinion, for the Giants. They're in first in the NL West, and we saw what the Dodgers and Padres have been doing at the deadline. So the Giants, this was a must-need move for them, and they gave up 2 decent prospects, but still, for a rental, if it could win you a World Series title this season, it's definitely worth it. Or if you re-sign him, he's only 29 years old, and he's been one of the better third basemen over the last 5-6 years, is Bryant. So on the season for him, 18 home runs, 51 RBIs, 58 runs scored, 4 stolen bases, a 267 average, and a 358 on base. So Kris Bryant, very solid numbers, but the last couple weeks, the numbers have dropped just a bit. 2 homers, 5 RBIs, 8 runs scored, a 288 average, and a 439 on base. So right here, he goes to the Bay Area, and it's going to be a great race till the end with 3 of these teams. And that's probably one of the most interesting storylines and races in all of Major League Baseball this season, especially that the Giants are in first place, and their team, many people thought will be 4th or 5th in that NL West, but that's obviously not the case this season, and they're going for it all with this move. And Kris Bryant, he's going to play all over the diamond, and his debut is going to be Saturday. Reports have come out that Gabe Kapler's already spoken to him, and he's going to use him as a utility man, and this is what he's been: first, third, and outfield, and even some second base here and there Bryant's played throughout his career. So right here, a lot of versatility, a lot of power in his bat, and for fantasy baseball, it's a good landing spot for Bryant in the Bay Area here. Hopefully he don't press too hard and just let the game come to him like he has this season after having a down year last year. So Kris Bryant, after all the rumors and trade speculation since last offseason in November, it finally comes here with him going to San Francisco, and it's a big move and one of the biggest moves at the trade deadline here. So we'll see what Kris Bryant could do, and if he could lead the Giants to a championship and help fantasy owners keep moving up their standings with the good season he's already had and keep improving. So Kris Bryant to the Giants, what a deal it was for San Francisco, and we'll see what happens.